For decades, the island of Manhattan has been the first stop in the journey of many immigrants who come to settle in the United States. But with time, as the urban sprawl expanded, a number of affordable neighborhoods where immigrants traditionally cluster have succumbed to the economic logic of gentrification. Chinatown seems headed in the same direction. Peter Wong is professor of Asian American Studies and urban planner at Hunter College.
One logic is developers really want to transform this neighborhood to high-rises, to a lot of businesses, traffic, expensive residents and all of that. The other logic from the City Hall is, well, you know, they've been doing this throughout New York City, particularly Manhattan. Chinatown is the last area that's not being gentrified.
A report released earlier this year by the New York-based Asian American Legal Defense and Education Fund detailed the features of gentrification in Chinatown: increase in luxury housing and hotels, increase in property prices, and decline in Asian restaurants and businesses. Su Meirong has been living in Chinatown since she first came to the United States from her native city of Fuzhou in 1990. Her restaurant mainly caters to Chinese immigrants.
In the past, during Thanksgiving holiday, for example, there were too many people on this street outside. You could not walk. But in the past 3 years, nobody is on the street anymore. This is a change we see in Chinatown. We have had a considerable decrease in business.
Sun says that gentrification in her neighborhood has meant that Chinese people are getting evicted from their homes.
Houses have been renovated, and after that, they just get sold to developers without considering to give it to the people who were living there in the first place, immigrants. The U.S. is a country of immigrants, but many immigrants get here and do not have a place to live or cannot afford it.
The high cost of housing in New York has become a contentious political issue, and some grassroots groups in Chinatown say the trend accelerated during Michael Bloomberg's 8-year tenure as New York City mayor. Li Hua is the secretary of the Chinese Staff and Workers Association.
The new planning of Manhattan's east side is Bloomberg's doing. We have been protesting against it in all venues possible, at public hearings, with the administration's planning department, to the city council. We have people participating at every step, not just a few but hundreds, but Bloomberg charged on. They just do not care.
With a new mayor-elect ready to step in New York City Hall, some are hopeful that the changes can be reversed. New York's new mayor, Bill de Blasio, starts his term in the beginning of January and has pledged to narrow the gap between the wealthy and the poor in New York and expand affordable housing. Rebecca Valli, VOA News, New York.